Okay. We back, man. Today we got an important topic we talking about. I feel like this is probably one of the most, how you call it, politically, community, racially charged conversations, topics, since I can't even remember when. I'm trying to think when's the last time that it might have been since this first happened. If y'all don't know, which I don't know how the hell, maybe you from a different country or something, but Karmelo Anthony, man, the kid who unalived another white kid. I mean, another white kid, the black kid who unalived the white kid at the track meet in Frisco, Texas. And I wanted this. It's been a while since niggas done this, but I dropped a link in there for anybody who want to come and speak their piece, and you will be screened, niggas. So I don't know if niggas gonna come on here like all that with your meat piece out and all that weird shit. We ain't letting you on. I can see you. Like I see Tay. I can see Tay and Crow right now. We can see what's going on when you in the background. And maybe it's a way I can motherfucking block y'all camera or something. I don't know. But yeah. So this is like this shit right here causing such a divide. I mean, it already did from the jump, right? And smash them lights too, man. Shout out to everybody, man. What is it? It's Friday. Well, it's Friday where I'm at right now, but it's about to be Friday in the States. But it's definitely just happy Friday too to everybody who made it, man. That's an accomplishment of his own. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. No funny shit. Like some niggas is locked up. Some niggas ain't alive. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's a blessing in itself just to make it to another beautiful Friday, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make sure everything's situated. Let me see. So so Carmelo Anthony was sentenced. As I'm pretty sure most of y'all know, 99% of whoever is on here knows. And he got 35 years, right? Now, the unique thing about this is, for one, the circumstances of what happened in his, like the situation. But for two, he's never had well, you know what? We'll let his parents speak on him. But I just say that this kid has never been in trouble with the law, right? It's not like he's a career criminal. He wasn't known for like doing anything but working and like going to school. And I think the crazy this kid was so on track with his life or his I guess his education that throughout all this he still graduated high school. Like he caught this charge and he had a 3.3 or something like GPA, like, and I think what is it? 4.0 is the highest you can get. So like nobody can really say, even people that don't like him or don't agree with him or you can't say this was just like some hooligan. He wasn't a hooligan kid, which I see that a lot of people are calling him a hooligan and calling him a lot of other stuff, right? And we'll get to that, right? Let me bring the boys up in this thing, man. Crody, what's good, bro?
Check. You can hear me, Crow?
Check. What's goody? What's goody?
Shit, man. Back in this thing, man. We got a little I guess I don't want to say serious. I guess it is serious, but I guess it's just one of those. What's the word I'm looking for? Where people, what's that word I'm looking for? Polarizing. It's a very polarizing. Either you with it or you ain't with it, or you know what I'm saying? Or people feel this is a mixed emotion. Right. This one of them ones. And I just want to say this before everybody, just please kind of watch your language. Like cursing is cool, but like no slurs. Like you can abbreviate or create a slur That sound bad, but don't say the normal slurs that'll get us clapped.
Speak sensitively on the topic.
Yeah. Just for us, just for the sake of the stream. It ain't y'all know if we was on Kick, I'll let motherfuckers fly. I don't give a shit. But
right.
YouTube is a little sensitive. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling, man? What's up, fellas?
I'm doing good, man. Man, just had a play the other day. I had you probably not seen some of my pictures. I had sold my old school. I had an 85 Buick, got that off, so got some little got some little pocket change. You know, I mess with the oldies heavy.
Right,
okay.
Fanatic. I'm a fanatic with the, like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, chilling, you know what I mean? Did that I had that situation on the floor, like, what was that, yesterday? 2 days ago, actually. 2 days ago. Yeah.
That's what's up, bro.
Yeah,
it is.
Sure,
my old school costs more than your new school.
Real. Yeah.
What you got going, Crow?
Man, I've been cooling, bro. I'm a little drained. I've been working on I've been writing a lot. You know what I mean? I'm trying to press this album out for the month over.
Right,
joint. Knocking the rust off, you feel me? So that's been work. You know, that I just had a little situation in the family or whatever. I lost a member and stuff like that. So got that to deal with.
Condolences.
Yeah, word too. I appreciate it.
For sure. So yeah, this Karmelo Anthony thing, man. So all right, so he's been sentenced. He got 35 years, right? Yo, they shipped this nigga the next day. Like they ain't waste no
crazy.
Like, I ain't never seen it, and I see a lot of people saying like that's unheard of. That is unheard of, but you gotta understand that's not against the law. Usually they take like 6 months. They could take up to like 13. I think the most you can sit up in a jail period is like 5 years, but that's very rare. That's if it's like a word. It got to be but usually it's like from 13 months to like 16 months until DOC come get you. For those who don't know, so jail and prison is different. So you get convicted, you go to, or you get charged, you sit in jail, you fight the case in jail. Once you get convicted, if you get convicted, then that's like you get to go. That sounds bad. You get to go, but they send your ass off. They send you to the big house.
Yeah, for sure.
And you just wait. You wait. You don't know. You never know. You might wake up every day. Hey man, who's on the list? Talking to the CEO, talking to the deputy. Am I on the list this morning? 5 in the morning, trying to figure out. You just never know when they call your name, and then once they call your name,
it'll be like a certain day of the week. They might ship out every Wednesday, every Thursday, something like that. You know, and let's say they do that like 2 times out of the month.
Right.
And
they shipped him the next day. Like
they shipped.
Yeah, that's real unheard of.
They shipped Shorty.
He didn't even
listen. They sent Shorty to the joint by Amazon Prime.
Man, listen, that's crazy, bro.
They drone lifted my dog. Time. That's crazy.
We're gonna make an example out of you. I already know they was on their shit. Like, God damn it.
And halfway to make an example, and halfway probably for his safety. Probably for like, you know, the safety of the locale. If they know he in there, it was this many people. You know what I mean? They don't want to riot in front of the jail and a riot on the inside of the jail at the same time.
Right.
Type of stuff they can't control. So to just put it in a more controllable situation after doing whatever they did or whatever they didn't do. I'm not, you feel me? But
so on top of that,
I don't think no justice was served.
But they talking, and this is what I want people to understand about appeals too, because I did 2 myself and I tapped out on the 3rd one. I'm like, I'm not finna put my family through that shit no more. And money appeals, like on a minimum level, like just from me doing the bid, me talking to other niggas who was appealing when I was doing my bid, at a minimum that shit take like 2 years to even get to the state appeal. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like nigga, I don't know if people think like, and most people don't, because percentage of the world is not a criminal. So most people ain't been to jail, don't know that. But appeals take, for instance, look at Tory Lanez. You know what I'm saying? Like appeals take time, bro. Like you're going to do some time. You're going to do at least a couple, 2 to 3 years. Usually like 2 to 2.5.
Yeah. Look at
Q, you mute. You muted, Q.
You mute.
You muted, Q.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, you back.
Yeah. We got you back. But we missed that like last sentence. Repeat that like last sentence.
Oh, I was saying that usually, you know, Usually, I was just saying, basically, the appeal process is 2 to 2.5 years, and on top of that, see, people think that when you appeal, that you're gonna go instantly get a new trial. You don't. Some people that appeal don't always get a new trial. Some people get they should get overturned. Some people get it approved for a new trial. So it's case by case. It's not like I just want people to know he's gonna have to do some time. It ain't as easy as he can appeal. We got it don't even matter about them. It's the you know how many people are trying to appeal
like that.
Before? Yeah, it's hella people before.
Don't work like that.
Yeah, and it's called habeas corpus for like. So habeas corpus is when like you trying to go to like say if they so I heard this. I heard that they had an all-white trial or all-white jury. It was like an Asian guy but basically so they trying to appeal.
The minority in the case in the jury was an old Indian woman and a up in age Asian man. That was the you know what I mean? The minority representatives in the jury.
So not one black person.
Nah.
No.
Wow.
And then but that his team picks 6, I believe. They pick half, and the other team picks half, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. But I think the prosecution and the defense, is 6 and 6 or whatever. So I guess they're to blame for that too. I don't know what the strategy was, but we gonna, his parents have spoke out. They went on the Breakfast Club. I seen a couple clips. They also went on
about
CBS.
to mention that. Yeah, I just seen that. I was just I didn't watch the whole full sit down, but I just was looking at that.
I seen a little bit myself.
Yeah, I seen a little bit of it. I was like,
so let's get into the appeal thing real quick, and then we'll get into the new his people and all what they talking about, and then Charleston White. Oh, and then Austin Metcalf's father. Goodness. He wilding. I'm like, this got to be AI, and I don't think it is, but we're gonna get to that right quick. And like I said, if anybody
talking about the little clip that's been going viral on Twitter.
Yeah, the watermelon felon.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, you said it.
Yeah, the watermelon felon.
That was so
crazy,
bro.
That's crazy, right? So look, TMZ. I'm just gonna reference them for the appeal situation. So he's appealing his 35-year sentence. So let's just read it from the top. Karmelo Anthony isn't done fighting his murder case just yet because we've learned he's planning to appeal after being convicted of murdering Austin Metcalf. According to court records obtained by TMZ, Anthony filed a notice of appeal. The move comes less than 24 hours after a Texas jury found him guilty of murder, and he was sentenced to 35 years behind bars for the fatal stabbing at a Frisco, Texas track meet. That's him. He cut his. Obviously he cut his hair. He want to look halfway decent for the. You know what I mean?
Presentable. Yeah.
Right, presentable. So Carmelo's lawyer Mike Howard tells TMZ, after the conclusion of the trial yesterday, we gave the court our official notice that Karmelo Anthony is filing an appeal. We believe there are several important issues for the appellate courts to consider. An appeal is the next part of the legal process and a right afforded to every American. As we previously reported, jurors rejected Anthony's self-defense argument and returned a guilty verdict. Tuesday, following days of emotional testimony and closing arguments, he was then sentenced to 35 years in prison. That's just a crazy number. With the case drawing national attention from the moment of his arrest. Okay, that's where it happened at right here. It happened under this tent, right? Which was the opposing school's track tent situation. The appeal marks the latest development in the whirlwind for Anthony. We reported he's currently been housed in isolation while officials determine his long-term placement. Meanwhile, support for him hasn't dried up despite the conviction. Donations have continued pouring in, and I heard that they took his donations away. We'll get to that. From supporters, his family is gearing up for a lengthy appeals fight, and even Cardi B has entered the conversation. Sounding, I didn't know that. Sounding off on that.
I saw a tweet.
What'd she say?
She was like pretty much like I don't want to misquote her, but it was like pretty much wasn't no justice served. Like, I can't believe this. Let's see.
Oh, here you go right here. So she said, wow, just freaking wow. Disgusting. This is not justice. This is trying to make an example. 10 million views on that.
Yeah, it's definitely trying to make an example. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think she meant what she said too.
Right.
I think
I
she
mean,
finished the track.
His mom was like his. I know his mother. When I was watching the the little clip earlier, his mom was like, "Man, I just wish I would have been there." You know what I mean? Because they was sitting when they was his mom and his dad was getting an interview. She was like, "I just wish I would have been there," and you know what I mean. And she was just so hurt by the whole situation. I'm like, dang.
Oh, so look, this is a question I had too, and I think I know the answer. I just want to ask y'all. So he wasn't running track; he was just there as a spectator, right?
I'm not even
I
sure.
I believe he was about to he was competing, but he had competed earlier that day, or he was competing the day after.
Damn. He should have stayed his ass. I mean, but you never know. And that's the thing about life, bro. You never a walk to the store could be just like, you ever heard stories or ever went through some shit where it's like, man, if I would have told that nigga don't go to the club that night or don't do this or even yourself, like, man, I should have just stayed in the house. Now I got locked up, or you can't really predict. You can't predict, like, that's, you can't predict that. It's kind of like
anything can happen in any given moment.
Anything can happen. You just don't know. Like, because it could have easily went the other way. He could have went to the track meet and nothing could have happened. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But so, I mean,
it's just a crazy. It's just a crazy situation. You know what I mean? Hopefully, that I don't know, man. 35 years. That's a long time.
Do y'all think he got a chance at appeal or to win an appeal?
Like 35 years is deep for anybody catching a body.
Yeah.
And only one is 2v1.
What
35 years is deep for that.
In Texas.
Texas.
Man, yeah.
I feel like it's deep. That's 35 is deep for that. 2 versus 1.
Texas, man, they
you get what
Texas
I'm saying?
Hard.
And he only
Texas hard,
and he only bite down on one of them. You see what I'm saying? I don't want to say the word, but he only bit down on one of them.
Texas, man.
You see what I'm saying?
That's
2v1.
That's like
under any circumstance, bro. 2v1.
Texas is like Florida. So
like I'm not looking at nothing else. I don't care how tall. I don't care how much y'all weigh. It's 2v1.
Yeah.
Or you see what I'm saying? Or 1v however many. Because we really and truly don't know how many people was under that tent, because a lot of the testimony that they got came from Metcalf's friends who was there under the tent. You see what I'm saying? So we only getting one side of the story and everybody's a kid.
Yeah, I was hearing he got to do like at least 17.
Yeah. And that's if he gets paroled like that. They don't have to give him parole.
Man.
No, hell no.
Wild work.
I was thinking about that today.
They ain't got no camera on this exactly, but I bet you if you say something happened in the bathroom in that same high school, they got a camera pointing at the bathroom. What country, man? Hold on.
I was thinking about the
stuff that make me mad, bro.
I was thinking about the parole.
This at all.
I was thinking about the parole, like how they go. I've never been through parole because in Virginia they don't even have parole. They ended parole in like 1995, way before a nigga was. But I know most states do have parole. You know what I'm saying? But you know what's crazy? Because the dude that played for the Raiders, he just got denied parole today. The one that did that accident in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
I remember hearing about that. About that.
Ruggs, I can't remember. His name is Ruggs though. He killed the girl. He unalived the girl and her dog, and like he was on some drunk shit or whatever. But I'm thinking like all right, that dude. This I'm just trying to correlate it to like just a legal case. Like all right, so that dude was drinking and driving. All right, he was dead wrong. That dude was doing like 120 miles in a Lambo. And if you ever been to Vegas, y'all know Vegas got them big long desert roads.
You talking about like Henry Ruggs?
Yeah, Henry Ruggs. Like, but it's like you like, all right. So his whole problem was he was drinking and driving. So I mean, I feel like if he was to get parole, and I'm not a parole board nigga or nothing like that, but I guess his biggest problem would be don't drink no more. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, but he got denied. Like, but they have the right to, like, that's the thing about parole. They have the right. It's like they can be like either we granting it or we not, and
they
don't
can
have to
just
answer
go
to
off
nobody.
the
And
strength
see,
of like, you know what?
he got
We don't even like
DUI
this
causing
situation.
death. That's a whole nother echelon of how they feel. That's ATF. That's alcohol, tobacco, firearms. That got something to do with one of them three. You see what I'm saying? That's out. That's the A in ATF. The feds got to be like, okay.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You
That's
think
crazy.
the parole board not gonna put something in front of ATF? And if you got felony DUI causing death and misdemeanor vehicular manslaughter, meaning somebody actually died.
But see, that's
from
my
you
point.
drinking and driving.
That's my point. My point is
you the prime example of what they talk about on the commercials.
Right. My point. Look, but that's my point though. My point is he did that for sure, but I'm pretty sure he didn't mean to do it. But let's just hypothetical how they trying to say Karmelo Anthony meant to do it. You think they gonna let him out, and they ain't even let a nigga who accidentally was just drinking and like, you know what I'm saying? And that's Vegas. That's Vegas. But I'm like,
the only reason I think it might go the other way, Q. The only reason I think they might swing him and kind of give him some leeway on that, and maybe he get out in 5 years. You see what I'm saying? The only way I could see this happening is if they whittle this down to a manslaughter when they come back to review the case at parole. Review the case for appeal. When they review the case for appeal, if he could get some of the evidence against him adjudicated and thrown out because they were coming from one side, it was a biased argument. He didn't have anybody to speak on his behalf, and he was there alone. You see what I'm saying? There wasn't any friends of his that I'm hearing about from the situation that was there that could go back against whatever anybody else was saying. We don't have video of it. You get what I'm saying? And the video, you get what I'm saying? Like it's not really an open and shut case as people is making it sound. I think people are making it sound more so like an egregious offense. And I understand the reason certain people are offended. But what did he do wrong outside of the commercial? Like how we was talking about the drinking and driving. The commercial that comes on that they speak against, don't they have commercials for self-defense? And it says, what are you going to do when somebody comes into your home? What are you going to do when a person does this to you or a person does that to you? Do you know in this state, in that state, Texas is one of them states where you have a stand your ground law. I want to know why that didn't come into effect, though a firearm wasn't used. Why? Is it because ATF don't include knife?
And then and you know what I heard? I heard it wasn't even a knife. I'm hearing it was like some kind of instrument or some kind of compass tool or some kind of pencil. It wasn't even, because if you notice, they never said it was a knife.
They on the news, and I don't know if the news is lying, but I watched the news clip, and the news clip said that he produced a 5-inch blade.
What if it was like what if it was a I used to run track. What if it was a what's some things in a spike, a track spike?
Right.
Because that's there. What if he just picked it up? Like, nigga, I ain't bring that shit. It was there, and then okay, so look, check it out. Let's let his parents talk real quick. Let's because his parents, they spoke out, and I kind of, like I said, I seen, and I know Tay say seen it.
The prosecution,
that shit kind of made me feel like
they in the chat, they know the prosecution was saying it's a knife, but
that's why I think his mother was like,
I didn't watch the trial personally, so I'm trying to find out did they ever produce said knife,
right?
Because it would have been an exhibit A in court. We have fingerprints, we have knife, fingerprints, knife. Did that moment ever happen?
But I'm gonna tell you this too, man. I'm gonna tell you this, and this the reality of the shit. I know that when I did my joint, they couldn't find fingerprints on the firearm. So when I was in court, this is what the police, this is what they did. I didn't know they was just. I didn't know man. I'm telling y'all gotta watch out for this law, man. Everybody who think y'all finna be in the streets, y'all better learn the law. I advise you not to, but boy, they can get trapped. So them niggas, they said, so did he have a firearm? They said, yeah. They said, well, do you have it? And they said, No, they said it was his fingerprints on it. They was like, nah. In my mind, I'm like, shit, I got it beat. You know what I'm saying? My fingerprints ain't on that shit. So they was like, but we do have. They was like, it's in. They held up a manila envelope, like the big legal one with the brass.
The blast closure.
Right, and they held up. It's like that's all they showed. You couldn't even see. It could have been a fucking iPhone in that bitch. You wouldn't even would have known what it was. So they got ways, and that was the police and the detectives that did that, or one of them, both of them. They same difference, but they got like
supposed to present it to the court in a clear.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Look, this the book they need right here. This one right here, man.
What's that? Oh, criminal law.
Criminal law handbook. Know your rights.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. This man, everything you need to know, man. Yeah.
Let's let his parents talk. I haven't seen this one. I've seen a little bit of the Breakfast Club. We'll look at a little bit of that one too. But this is actually from a Texas TV station, so that's close to home for them.
Karmelo Anthony's family is also talking tonight. They believe the trial was unfair from the start. They do plan to appeal. Our Ken Molestina to continue now our team coverage.
A day after the trial, Karmelo Anthony's parents, Andrew Anthony and Kayla Hayes, sat down to break their silence and to let the world know how they're feeling as their son begins his 35-year sentence for murder. Despite what a jury found, his parents dispute their son ever wanted to kill Austin Metcalf.
My son is no murder. My son didn't intend to hurt anyone. My son was defending himself. And that's what hurt so bad.
His mother recounts the moment she addressed the jury and made her plea to them during the sentencing phase.
To have mercy on my son. That's what I told the jury.
They did not listen.
I know they had their minds made up already.
They didn't. So, how old was bruh? How old was LaCub when they gave him all this time?
To change their mind.
Both parents fighting back emotions and tears as they described what they believe was a flawed trial.
Longer than he been living. That ain't even right. I don't even think you should be able to do that.
He was going to get a fair shake.
They claimed there were inconsistencies from the get-go, despite witnesses who took an oath vowing to tell the truth.
Everyone actually lied on the stand.
Everyone.
All of the witnesses' statements were inconsistent. All of them.
His father says the court of public opinion had made up their mind about his son long before the trial began.
He was convicted when he walked out of the jail. If you looked at the news all last year, he was already convicted. If you look at it, it was already done. There was no innocent until proven guilty. He was already guilty.
He says the threats of violence against them continue.
People want us dead. That's what.
After they still got what they wanted.
After they still got what they want, they still want us dead. I can see. You see, I go look at my phone. People want us dead. They want our family dead.
And now they're preparing to appeal.
They did a number on us.
A judicial process they believe wronged them.
We didn't get justice. A lot of things that were missed that should have been handled a certain way. However, we couldn't say anything. We did what was instructed. We was told. So we just did what we was told.
Ken Molestina, CBS.
Okay, let me go to this Breakfast Club one. They got a little bit more in depth in this one. I ain't even see. I seen a little bit.
That's
of this.
the one I seen. I seen the Breakfast Club one. That's the one.
And you know what I can tell from his parents, which I mean, it's not even a bad thing. They don't know nothing about this, the legal. Like you could tell they ain't never really been in. You know what I mean? Like they don't know. They don't even know nothing about this shit. Which I mean, should they really? If they some upstanding citizens, you know what I'm saying? Like, but they just seem like they totally like a deer in headlights. Like they don't even know. Like,
but his mom was saying like, man, I wish I would have been there. She was saying it on the Breakfast Club, like, man, I wish I would have just been there.
I mean, that's what Mom Dude's gonna say though. That's what your dad. That's what your cousin gonna say that. Anybody gonna say that. I would have broke it up. I would have. I mean, I would have whooped their ass. Right or whatever. and realistically, Mom, you don't know what could have happened. Maybe you still don't know what could have happened. It's right. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what happened. Maybe
this is the so-called breakdown. I'm gonna just run it one time.
Okay.
Just for the chat, for the audience, if you haven't been aware of the details, this is what they are saying happened at the track meet. I'm gonna say it now that it's been a verdict that's come through. It's not my opinion. This is what's documented as happening, supposedly, allegedly, and all that. All disclaimers included. Right. It says, so the Karmelo Anthony track meet incident. These are the key details of what happened. According to a probable cause affidavit and witness accounts, Anthony allegedly responded. Wait, hold on. This is from the middle of the situation. It's starting from the middle of the situation. I'm reading from the top of the affidavit, but it's
just missing the first part.
It's missing the first part. It's like something's redacted.
That's crazy.
Anthony moved beneath the tent designated for his own team. Anthony allegedly responded by reaching into the backpack. That's how it's written.
See? That's crazy.
And saying, touch me and see what happens. That sounds like what's called a stimulated response. In psychology, you know, I went to school for psychology. Right. That's called a stimulated response. Nobody says that for no reason.
Even when people just say that, like, say it again or do it. Like, what was that thing the other day? Oh, Sporty Face and J Hood. Man, call me PC again. That's like, because you're getting provoked. Right. Kind of like.
It's a person. It's what's called a verbal warning. Somebody is drawing the audible line. Don't say this to me. Don't disrespect me this way. You get what I'm saying? Right. And it says that he says, touch me and see what happens. Metcalf then touched Anthony and tried to push him away. Anthony reportedly pulled a black knife from his backpack that was it says about in the official document, 3.5 to 5 inches, and stabbed Metcalf in the chest. The S wording occurred within about 30 seconds.
Sound about right. It can happen that fast. It sound about right.
Yeah.
Metcalf was pronounced DOA at the hospital. Officers who arrested Anthony shortly after the S wording, he allegedly told them, it says allegedly, again, this man might walk on an appeal.
Yeah, that's in the official paperwork that's saying that. Like, see, that's crazy.
It's got to be the official paperwork, yeah.
Yes. Yeah. He allegedly told them, I did it. And he claimed that he was protecting. He claimed this that day to the police officers that he was protecting himself. But he also admitted, I did it. Fast forward, June 9th, 2026, first degree murder, onward and so forth. Here we are today.
Man, that's tough, boy. That's a tough, because you know
that's a tough situation, man.
Yeah,
it's like when I think of it, because I you know, this is what I'm thinking of. I'm just basic. I'm logical. I'm just logical. It's like
right.
For every action is a reaction. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't sound like
reaction.
Yeah, so like if you know, in RIP him, these is kids. I'm not like I don't want to see. I wish none of bro. This is kids. Like I bet you, I'm pretty sure if we could bring back Austin, he'd be like, I don't even want to touch that dude, or you know what I'm saying? I don't know better, but it's like maybe if he didn't push him or anything, like okay, I could see if it was unprovoked, like he just went up to dude and just or dude just said something to him and he just like him, but he put it like. That's how I always think about the law, but
it's a warning that was given. Yeah. I feel all humanity. Damn it! If a dog run up on you in the street and you up leaf blower and blow Lassie down the street, you're going to jail. Why? Yeah. Because you didn't try to stop Lassie from biting you. We just talking about a dog.
Right.
Look, before I get mad, chat. Before I get mad, somebody. Thank you, Rascal. Thank you. If we was talking about any other living species, I don't care if it was a deer running down the street. You go to jail for not doing it in the right season.
Right.
That means without warning, you're not supposed to take life. That's just a general rule of thumb all around the planet.
Yeah.
Without a warning, you're not just supposed to take life. He gave him a warning.
Right.
You don't know where anybody is mentally. Now, if a person who worked on Wall Street gave another member of Wall Street a warning and said, hey, man, you saw what was going on today. Leave me alone. Man, I'm not on that account. That don't matter to me. I'm just contrasting two different things. They work in the same building. They go to the same school. One of them might be down 10,000. One of them might be up 1 million, but they work in the same building. This is the consequence of certain things, but that ain't got nothing to do with what I'm saying right now. What I'm saying right now is you don't have authority to take life without warning. He was given a warning, the same warning that you give a dog, the same warning that you give a dog's owner, the same warning that you give your girl when she getting a little too, hey, man, look, babe, chill out. The same, hey, watch out. My watch out is his, don't do that to me. Or what was he quoted as exactly saying? Touch me and see what happened.
Yeah, touch me and see what happened.
So you telling me people just walking around now without the right to be touched? If somebody want to touch you, they just can. They just can. That's not assault no more. Because if it was the other way around, it would have read Metcalf assaulted, and then Metcalf ensued to produce in his defense. So we're not talking about the push. He said, "Don't touch me," and you touched him.
But see,
you pushed him away.
But look, this is the reason.
To the ground.
This is, and it's specifically Texas law. It's Florida too, but the whole thing is this. The whole thing. His defense was self-defense, but in Texas, and I know it's in Florida.
Well,
yeah, you can't like. And I learned something through this too. Like I learned from this shit too. Like because you know the average person who might don't know or never been in nothing like this, you thinking, man, if somebody touched me, I got the right to defend myself to the fullest extent. But the law specifically down there is
he didn't all-star JR him. He didn't all-star JR him. And this is 2 cases in Texas. He did not go back to the and revisit and make sure he didn't do that. But didn't get self.
But look, when I look into it, so then I think like that. Then I look into I say, well, all right, well, he touched him, he's done something. And the self-defense law is if you're in imminent danger. How you gonna tell me, what if I got jumped by some white dudes 2 weeks ago? And how you know how you gonna tell? It's like
know what imminent danger is for me. What if I moved from another state and some people from another state came to get me?
Right.
Yeah. It's kind of
like
how you know that?
It's kind of like when if anybody know about going to the doctor, right? And this is just, I mean, I'm not giving any ideas. I'm gonna try to be as vague as possible. But say if somebody wanted to go to let's just say a hypochondriac, right? Which is, if y'all know who that is, that's somebody who go to the hospital to get medicine for whatever. They make up anything.
They just dramatic.
Right. And then you go to the doctor and say, man, I need some Percocets. And he be like, what's wrong? Be like, man, I got this pain in my lower back. Everybody who fucking been to the hospital, they can like literally go through you and check you. And they be like, all right, well, I don't see nothing, but you still got pain. As long as you say, yeah, they can prescribe you that shit. I don't care if they don't see because it's like it's such a pain that you don't know it. So how you know I don't feel?
You can't tell me how I feel.
Exactly. Exactly. How you gonna tell me my back don't hurt, nigga? It ain't like my arm is broke. You can see where your arm ain't broke.
That's like somebody saying, man, I got a migraine, I got a headache, and they like, no, you don't. How you gonna tell me? How you gonna tell me? Yeah, you get on. Yeah.
How you gonna tell me I wasn't?
W comment, Greeny Green. W comment. Austin was wrong for touching him, and Melo was wrong for S-wording him. Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Right. Yeah. And it's a fact.
Exactly. You know what I said? In that order. In that order, though. Exactly.
Look, and this is what I said. I was like, man, I just wish he could have talked it out. But then again, I don't know where his mindset was at. Maybe he, like I said, maybe got PTSD from something that Who knows? Who knows? Who even knows? Because you're not in his brain. Only he know how he was feeling at that moment. We can look at the video.
Did they go to the same school?
I don't think so. That's the thing about. That's what I'm saying. That's the thing. I don't think they did. That's why I was wondering, why was he even up there? Like,
dang.
Yeah, like why would you even?
Y'all know about FAFO, huh?
What? Fuck around, find out.
Oh yes, yes, sir.
Yes, hey, sir. Shout out to
Give him a good
the guy.
slapping, that's all.
Shout out to that guy that he got that viral meme that say he doing the measurements. F around. He followed me on TikTok. I talked to him and shit. I can't think of his name. Yeah, but
I seen that on
everybody's seen that.
I seen it on
everybody's
Instagram.
seen that.
It travels.
Yeah. I wish I had his damn here on my TikTok, but yeah, bro, F around and find out is basically what it is. And you know what they probably thought was, I'm just assuming they probably thought they wasn't thinking that. Austin, that he won't thinking that this dude about it, because I'm pretty sure as a logical human, he probably wouldn't have touched him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Was he getting bullied or?
You know what? Oh, you just took the words right out my mouth. I was just about to say, I swear I was just about to say that. Like, it could have been a situation where he done had a few run-ins, you know, with some people or that have been bullied, you know what I'm saying? He like, you know what, next time, you know what I mean? Like, nah, I ain't
not for nothing. Not for nothing. You know I feel them in the comments. But when it's I'm just looking at it from a psychologist perspective. I'm taking me out of it, color out of it, everything out of it. I'm just looking at people. It's raining. Nobody wants to stand in the rain. They're dressed for a track meet. They don't have on much clothes. They're not dressed to be in the rain. Everybody who is there is probably huddled up into that one little area. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if it's more than 5 people, it's a little cramped because it's raining.
You know what it reminds me?
Iron structure. You get what I'm saying? So he's seeking shelter. And maybe it was a hazing type of thing where it's like, you not one of us.
It sounds like seats taken. You ever seen Forrest Gump when he was first getting on the thing? And then he said, I don't want to say the other word, but he said seats taken in word. Like, and then he said, then that's when Forrest sat with Bubblegum, and him and Bubblegum became like that.
Yeah, one of those.
The other, like, that's what it sounded like to me.
Austin friend was under there, and Karmelo friend was under there too. But what doesn't, because I'm looking at the case details over here, what doesn't transpire is an argument. Karmelo asked to come over there.
Right.
Once he got over there, it wasn't like he was just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nobody reported him. I don't see that nowhere in the paperwork that he was becoming an issue or an argument ensued. I'm not seeing that in the affidavit.
All right, let's check this out. This is a more in-depth interview, and we'll peep a nice little portion of this. Done by who is this? Mimi Brown via Breakfast Club. This is so they. I guess. Well, we just okay. And I want to say this too. Everybody in here, appreciate y'all being in here. However you feel, just hit that like button. Hit that like button if you want to really hit the like button. But you can just tell, like I was saying, them people they green as hell. And there's no disrespect. There's no disrespect to them, and they shouldn't be. I don't want them to be. But sometimes you need somebody who know a little, whether they got their hands dirty.
Bottom line, you need somebody that really know the law in this type of situation. You know what I'm saying? They need a dog ass attorney that's gonna, go in there, do what he's supposed to do.
Right.
You
they
know
just they don't know. Them people they ain't been, and like I said, when I originally heard his mom speak on it when it first happened, and she was like, yeah, we moved here from Louisiana, I'm like, oh, they was trying to get a better life. They thought that moving down there around, how they say, what they say. This, when I say they, I mean just general. They say, all right, when you hear Asian people, look, when you hear Asian people say, when they get money, they don't say, let me move away from these Asian people. When you hear white folks get money, they don't say let me move. But when you hear black folks get money or trying to do something better, and now look what happened. They moved away from, and I'm not saying this why it's all happened, but that shit goes into effect. Because I'm pretty sure if they was somewhere that had more of a community like them, it would be a better I ain't gonna say it'll be a completely different outcome, but it'd be more of an understanding, more of a Because people don't, and we gonna get to Austin Metcalf's dad too, because he had a lot of shit to say, and Charleston White had some shit to say too.
But if you watch Austin Metcalf's dad, that will tell you exactly what this was.
When I seen it, I couldn't believe it.
A good case and a bad case of that good old E word, that entitled.
Right.
Thinking you could tell somebody what to do.
Yeah, seats taken. You know what I'm saying? Sit somewhere else. Y'all can't sit here.
Oh shit!
How you gonna tell me what to do?
Right.
Oh, so this a them only tent. Us can't be here.
That in my mind, that's how it sounds to me. But
it don't matter if it was or it wasn't.
No, he was
whatever
never,
them or us is.
Right. No cap.
Just son. Man, you hear me? You don't know if he too hot, too cold, or just right. They didn't porridge the damn post.
Yes, man, they need to get
my
quick.
Goodness,
quick.
Listen, this goes to show people. Look,
man, this like a Lifetime.
All for getting you some money.
You see on Lifetime,
moving out of the hood, but please stay abreast and stay informed on what's going on with your people, so you know the knowledge that all of us need to have. It's no problem with a self evolution, but when you divert away from what your people are and you have no connection there, if something happened to you, say your people are being persecuted, if something happened to you, you're not gonna know how to handle the situation.
Yeah,
that's why you need book smarts and street smarts,
both. Yo, I've been saying that my whole life.
So when y'all move out the hood, please don't leave. You can leave the hood mentality, but don't leave what you learned. Please.
No, never.
Please.
Like my brother is like that. I got a younger brother. He was my brother Q. That remember I told you I had a younger brother that live in LA. He stay in Dallas now. You know what I'm saying? But I know my brother. You know what I'm saying? Like he don't have no street smarts. Book smarts though,
yeah,
across the board. But when it comes to like the streets and stuff like that, nah, ain't happening. Me, I'm a little different, but yeah.
And that come with a lot. That don't necessarily come with him just going to jail. That come with you knowing people that been through shit. So you remember. I remember when Daryl told me when he caught that charge, they tried to do the like they don't. But these people don't even. They oblivious, and there's nothing wrong with that, but. You got to remember who you is, what country you in. You know, shit happens, man. Shit happens every day.
Every day, all day. Yep.
You could walk out the door and go to the store to get a backwood or go get
situations that happen to like that to people. Oh my
road rage, and you gotta have some kind of knowledge. You gotta be privy.
You got to.
Well, that's the thing. You just gotta know how to say that word again. Stay privy.
You gotta stay privy.
You just gotta know how to move in certain situations and how to react to stuff too.
You see how
that is where you failed your son.
That is your department.
Don't nobody gonna talk about that. Black man, I'm gonna hold you accountable. Your son was going through all of this. You were supposed to become abreast of the information.
Yeah.
Your baby boy's life is on the line. The progeny and the holder of your seed, your continuum is on the line.
That's crazy.
Well, part of it, because I don't know if you got other kids. But bro,
he do. I think he did say he had some brothers or something.
Yeah, they got 3 other children.
No reading of your own with them thick ass glasses. You ain't put them on not one book.
No, man.
No, I'm holding them accountable. We brothers. I gotta hold them accountable.
I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you.
Because it wouldn't have been Yopsticks. Yopsticks said they need to get that video leaked. Look.
Oh, it's coming out.
Excuse me, Anthony family. If y'all want it out before it's supposed to I'm just saying. Activism.
No, the case is over. So all the evidence.
I'm just saying, if y'all want it out right now, I'm just saying, y'all go ahead and send that to Unfiltered. You might be able to do something.
I was thinking about trying to get in touch with some people. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm saying?
Dang, man, he could have just
3 young black men that would have been something like a mentor to him if we knew him, if we was around.
He could have just beat the look. You know what? I don't even want to say that, but he could have just, put them paws on him and whoop them down, real bad.
Yeah, right. That's what I said.
Because see, the thing is, we can get into a fist fight, all that we can, but once you take it there, it's a whole nother level.
You got to work your way out of that shit. Even if you was justified, now you got to work your way out of it.
Mm-hmm.
This is also the price of the internet, because perhaps he was paranoid about something that he never experienced.
He could have went through some shit that he didn't even tell his parents that, I went to the Wendy's when he first moved there. Like,
it's a lot of niggas that don't tell their parents that they start gangbanging. It's a lot of niggas. It's a lot of niggas that don't tell their parents a lot of stuff.
Yeah, of course.
One thing I do know, and one thing that was proven, is that boy that he got into it with, this wasn't his first time bossing somebody around.
I could believe it. I mean, just me.
You see what I'm saying?
Just me being from the United States and North America and knowing how
y'all know the jock in every high school football movie, and he run the little circle.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't want to be ran. That's all.
Yep.
No cap.
He ain't want to be.
Damn, we thought we was doing the right. You see what I'm saying?
Word. And could have left him around some kids like him, and maybe this wouldn't have been the case. The other stuff you could have maybe prevented. You get what I'm saying? Because evidence-wise, evidence says he didn't want to fight.
Right. I mean, he listen. Me just hearing that this kid had a 3.7 GPA, had 2 jobs. I was expecting
knew how to grill.
But you know how they look at him, right? They look at his dreads, they look at his skin. See,
they racial profile you.
Yeah, exactly.
Just like when you get pulled over, they gonna racial profile you in the courtroom. They gonna racial profile you. You know what I'm saying?
If you dark for the mark.
If you live on a block or in an area where it's predominantly white, or it's 85% or 90% white people, they're gonna profile you. And you can be studious as hell. You ain't gotta be on none of that. You could come and, you know what I'm saying, have a regular life, be working a job, going to school, all that. They're gonna be watching you because they profiling you. So any little thing jump off, they're gonna be like, "Yep, it was him over there." And you ain't had to do nothing.
But this the cold thing about this, because I see more.
Yeah, I see more of genetic mutation. Leave me alone. I
see more supporters of the Austin Metcalf family and shit being so undignified, bro. I can go to my comments. The Chud to build them up, like, yo,
you got some wild comments. I was going to think about that, your DM. I was watching a video earlier. I'm looking at the comment. I'm like, whoa.
I be seeing them. I be looking. I be letting them run my shit up, though. No, just run my shit up. Y'all don't even know y'all paying me. Y'all hate is paying me, nigga. But yeah, I be seeing that shit like. Yeah,
I'm still working on accepting stuff like that, but you got that down cute.
No, it took a minute. I'm about like a year and a half into really like not giving a fuck, because I used to be like, man, you would never say this shit to me in person ever. You would never do it, like ever. But you gotta understand that them, like, certain, it's not even just about a situation like this, but just certain negative people is just negative, bro. Like real talk. Yeah. And for people who say that Black folks uncivilized and all that, I can't tell, because the shit y'all be saying, but I know,
man, it's a lot of white people uncivilized.
Wait, you talking about history? You talking about the people who ain't have soap and didn't know how to. Never mind. Play the video.
Like,
play the video. Before I get mad.
Man,
play the video.
These is the same motherfuckers that shoot up schools.
That's what this is what this case saying.
The record, he S-worded him. For the record, he juked him one time.
Right.
He ain't juked him 5 times.
Right.
He ain't hit him in mad different parts of his. He just
right on some get up off me type shit. Like get back.
I don't know if it was this. 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 Don't nobody know, because it's not a bullet. Right. There's no ballistics. It's hard to see the angle. You don't know if he was coming onto or going away from. All of that is traceable and trackable with a bullet, but it's not with a knife.
Right.
No.
Couldn't have been me in high school. I'm telling what? ISS. What? A knife? What? Boy, I would have laughed at you. Waited till all these people left. You'd have took a nice walk. I'd have took a nice walk. We'd have walked. And yeah, that's it. No.
You could tell he dropped it.
Times are different.
Then he stood up. He didn't know where to go. He ran down, fell. And
what year you graduated, Q?
I didn't graduate.
Nigga, what year you would have?
I don't even know, to be honest.
I don't know. Nigga say I'm like Benjamin Franklin. I just quit while I figured out I was smart. I just quit.
I just started liking outside better than school. I don't know. I started going to school to skip and with the girls. Like I started.
Facts. Okay, that was towards the end for me. Tay, what about you?
Man, I would have came out in 07.
07? See, look, I'm a 13.
06,
look, I'm a whole gen behind y'all. I'm a 13 nigga.
Yeah, I'm about to say it's like probably 7 for me or something.
I'm a 13 nigga. I walked the stage 13 with an ankle monitor on.
Oh, you was thugging in public.
Yeah, you was going all out.
Okay. With the ankle monitor on. You hear me? That been going pre, and it's vibrating because it's on low battery. And I had to come all the way out here for graduation. I ain't bringing a charge.
That's wicked, bro. I can't believe.
That's where you wrong. The law don't cover you. The law say the Constitution, brother man, you talking about you want to champion the law. The Constitution say you 3/5 of a man. So it's only going to cover 3/5 of your behind. The other 2/5 you going to need a lawyer for.
Sure is.
Or
somebody
some type of
somebody though.
A Masonic affiliation or something of that sort. For you
somebody gonna give him a private loan, somebody gonna look out for him. I'm pretty sure somebody on the phone with him now. There's a lot of people.
Matter of fact, where all these prison reform niggas? Meek Mill, Rick Ross.
I was just about to say.
Who else do? Jay-Z. Let me go ahead and start saying some names. Farrakhan, where's you niggas at? We just lost Al Sharpton. Didn't we just lose Al?
Yeah.
We just lost Al Sharpton. Yeah. Okay. We just lost Jesse Jackson as well.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't too bad.
Y'all excluded.
Johnny Cochran gone.
Johnny gone. You see what I'm saying? God damn it, Kanye, somebody. Such good parents. Yeah, I agree. Where did the knife come from?
Well, they said it wasn't. They didn't even confirm it was a knife.
I looked into the records and it said it was a knife. It said it was a 6-in-1 multi-tool knife that was bought at Walmart for $13. I know the exact knife that it was.
Damn. Well, I guess it is a knife then. Well, shit.
So I'm just trying to.
Is that like?
I'm just trying to figure out. Yeah, it was
like one of the multi shits.
Yeah. It was a small pocket knife.
Like a Swiss, like some kind of Swiss or something.
No, it wasn't a Swiss even. It just got one blade, but it got the glass breaker on the back. It got the little paracord hook built into it.
Send it to my DM.
I know here.
Send it to my DM real quick. I'm gonna pull it up.
I'm gonna send it to you.
Here in Detroit, we sell pocket knives here in Detroit at like you could pull up at. I don't know how it is like that for real in other cities and states, but shit around here you can go to any gas station and grab one.
I'm about to send it to your DM right now, Q.
Yeah,
any gas
station. Damn. Okay.
That's
crazy. Yeah.
Woo!
That's wild, boy.
Man, I can see them making a Lifetime movie about this.
For sure.
Honestly,
for sure.
These are the
Lifetime
movie.
That
type of situation.
Hey, 50 Cent. Before you try to make a docu-series, give some help.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right? With your good writing ass. Give some help.
Mm-hmm.
With your Netflix series making ass. Give some help.
Man.
So to keep the energy.
Going to court and everybody want to make a documentary. Nobody put up money for the lawyer or nothing.
Man.
Let's keep the energy going. So this is and then we'll get into what Charleston said. Because we got it. That was their side. Now let's see.
They said his commissary maxed out as it should. In the words of my bays, in the words of both of my queens, as it should.
That nigga don't listen. That young nigga don't give a fuck about that nigga want to get out, man. Fuck commissary.
What? You don't give a fuck.
Fuck that. Fuck that gas station. That's gas station food. That's what we used to call it, man. This is gas station food, nigga.
Them zoos and whams. But let's see what this.
Yeah, this is Jeff Metcalf. This is in his own words, and I got a few clips too.
Jeffrey Kapstein.
Oh, country club ass motherfucker.
Oh, Jeffrey Kapstein. Yeah, let's see what Jeffrey Kapstein got to say.
Remember in the beginning, you know, he got thrown out of the initial press conference. He was being real dignified and all. He was using God a lot.
Daddy.
You know how motherfuckers use. Well, I don't want to use motherfuckers,
yeah,
but
look,
you know how people use
this
God.
Is him. He got his son up there on the what's it called? That's his son's jersey.
Yeah, that's
Pops. He's right in front of the altar of his son.
This the other side of representation. Let's see.
Oh,
y'all can go viral. I got a new name for Mello, okay? Because he was such a little boy, y'all were trying to portray. How about Watermelon Felon? How's that one strike you? Y'all can let me make something racist up so y'all can go viral. I got a new name for Mello, okay? Because he was such a little boy, y'all were trying to portray. How about Watermelon Felon? How's that one strike you?
I prefer the Cracker Packer. How about that? How about we call him the
Hold on.
What the fuck?
Saltine. Say saltine or something. But look,
I mean I mean, they go in the box. You put them in the box.
So I looked a little bit into it, and for some odd reason, I mean, he did this interview on and we're gonna look at some more. I got a couple more pieces, but nowhere is this whole full interview available. It was done on TikTok. All right. So they said it was a 3-hour interview, and these are just excerpts. Yeah, it was a 3-hour interview.
It'll be on YouTube soon.
Yeah, somebody screen recorded. It'll probably be up there tomorrow or soon.
Don't clip that. Y'all cut that part out. Y'all cut that part out. Cut that part out.
No, you was talking about food. You was saying you wanted to.
Yeah, I was talking about putting when the Ritz crackers or the saltines, they come in a box. You could go ahead, just put them in the box. He didn't really do nothing with no seeds, but I was just saying, just being witty. It was comedy.
Let me go to the exact.
I was talking about some food and stuff. Food joke, yo.
It's an exact video. It's like 6 minutes long where he kind of. Oh, did y'all see this? He called Charleston White. Well, he almost called Charleston White the N-word, his father. And he caught himself. And like when I seen this, I was like, oh, see.
He would have called the right one the N-word.
No, he caught himself.
I just seen the clip.
Charleston and Karmelo got something in common.
What
does Charleston brag on all the time? I never did nothing. But I've had he described it as the pleasure of seeing you hear me.
So Charleston White been talking a lot of shit. We're gonna see what he said too after we get to these next clips of Jeff Metcalf, but this is what he had to say about Charles. So this, like I said, y'all, if y'all can find this interview, I'm still trying to find it because I'll fuck around and do a whole live on this shit, but it's nowhere to be found right now. It was done by this lady named Sarah. She had a popular Twitter, Sarah or something, but it was done on TikTok. So let's just look at a couple excerpts.
Charleston White, you look like a fucking crackhead. Even though you got money, you're the only smart person around.
Yeah, he said it basically. Shit. He said it. I heard that.
You said how long was it?
Crackhead. Even though you got money, you're the only smart person around.
So man, we already he telegraphed what he was about to say. I don't know if he did that shit on purpose.
I think it might be a little bit of, you know what I mean? It might be a little bit of racism up in there, man. That transpired all of this. Because I'm quite sure.
For sure.
Like father, like son. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like father, like son.
And you don't got to know who I'm talking about. I can just say that,
apple, right? The orange don't fall too far from the tree. You get what I'm saying? So
right. No cap.
And from the look of the trunk of the tree, that motherfucker is withered and poisonous and on its way to falling. And I guarantee we on our way to yelling timber anyway. Y'all,
he voted. I guarantee you. I bet you he support Trump too. How much y'all want to bet?
You think he banged the red flag?
Hell yeah! I bet you his daddy support Trump. I bet I got $100 on yes.
Oh,
hands down.
Oh, look at this one. Listen to this one. So, like I said, they crafty because they ain't they know they was doing not putting the whole interview.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yop in the chat with the fact. Yop.
Look what he said on this one. Look what he said on this one. This is something else right here. Let me show you the right one.
It's a crazy situation, man.
No, look, check this shit out. This is Austin Metcalf's dad. Now he's on voice chat. I guess he turned his camera off on this interview at this point.
Yeah, I just bet he did. Why
you putting me on?
You gonna know his voice when you hear it. Listen to what he say.
I saw that last clip. I ain't see this.
Listen to what he said.
What he say?
If someone touches your arm, does that justify you stabbing them in the heart?
In a hostile situation where someone walks up to me.
Answer the question. Yes or no. Does it?
I'm answering your question.
Oh yeah.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. You walked up the whole totality of the situation.
He touched him. Does that justify? Okay, man, I'm done. Fuck off. Next person.
Man, you fuck off. Yeah, you disrespect.
Dude, why don't you go to fucking just somewhere where you belong?
Yeah, this man.
The real. Do you have a question or comment? Yeah, Jeff Metcalf, you're a racist ass prick.
Fuck you, nigger, fucking whore loving bitch.
Oh man, he support Trump, bro. He support Trump. Yeah, he support Trump, bro. He voted for Trump. I put it on my dead family members, my dead uncle. Man, God rest his soul. I guarantee you,
if his dad is
hold on.
He's talking about his oldest son.
Hold on, one more time.
Austin was. Look at this face in this picture. Look at these two faces in these pictures, bro.
He the new George Zimmerman.
One more time for the people who didn't hear it. This is Austin Metcalf's father, and he did a 3-hour interview yesterday on TikTok, and I guess he turned his camera off. I can't see which one is his camera. I think host, I guess. One of these. But listen to what he say. Now he did get kind of provoked by somebody saying that, but you know what's funny is when we listen to Karmelo's family talk, they never once used any kind of slur. Like, this is crazy, bro.
Even though they don't know the law like that, they was very respectable.
But they could feel a way. They could feel a way to, you know what I'm saying? But
exactly.
He can't even.
And they could be up there saying all type of.
It's oozing out of him. He's like,
because you know why? Because that's who he really is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I said the orange don't fall too far from the tree.
Right.
That's why I keep saying, man, listen, from what I'm just hearing, because this is my first time hearing him speak and everything. You know what I mean?
I got some more. We got some more.
Heavy. I guarantee you do.
Yeah,
he got straight to it.
Look, check it out.
He got straight to it.
And smart. If someone touches your arm, does that justify you stabbing them in the heart?
In a hostile situation,
if it's not consensual.
Answer the question. Yes or no. Does it?
I'm answering your question. That's not the situation.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. You walked up the whole totality of the situation.
He touched him. Does that justify? Okay, man, I'm done. Fuck off.
Man, you fuck off. Yeah, you.
Dude, why don't you go to fucking just somewhere where you belong?
The real. Do you have a question or comment? Yeah, Jeff Metcalf, you're a racist ass prick.
Fuck you, nigger, fucking whore loving bitch.
Oh my god.
I don't want to play that too much, right? But
yeah.
Y'all heard that. Y'all heard that. So hold on, there's another one I want before we give our whole synopsis of this thing.
Man,
make sure I find the right one. It's a 6-minute clip. It's a 6-minute clip. Hold on, it's a 6-minute clip.
I just hope I see him. Like, let's say I'm just getting groceries, right? I would just love to, like, I'm getting groceries, he getting groceries. And like we just go into our cars at the same time.
Right.
I would just love to put my groceries in the trunk next to him while he put his
Look, Yop Six said these are the people that we work with. Man, listen, these are the people that we live with. And we live with these people. And we have to coexist with, like, this is who we have to coexist with. You feel me? But listen to this. Listen to his dynamic and listen to his point of view. You know what I'm saying? No, that won't no white lady who said that. Who said the last part? That was him.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm holding in my inner 5% of my inner Black Panther. I'm holding.
Try to be as dignified as you can, man. You know what I'm saying? Try to be. I know.
Civility. Look at the civility. Look at.
Boy, if we was on kick, I'd be letting it fly. You hear me?
Oh yeah,
What?
Oh my goodness. YouTube, thank you for all your support. StreamYard, shout out to y'all. Right. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat. We appreciate y'all for all of y'all add-ons to what we bring to the platform.
Definitely.
Gratitude, gratitude.
This is an excerpt from the same interview. This is him speaking on Slick. Well, I'll let him just tell it.
I'm about to bring that word back.
You know they
I'm
did
about
wrong.
to start using that.
You're going to support someone who does something against the law. You're encouraging and saying it's okay because he's a certain color. Oh, you've got more melanin than me.
Because
so you get more in privileges, more entitlement?
Queen's in the chat, W.
Because 400 years ago, someone actually sold you to us, and we took you over here and put you to work. And then we had a civil war to free your ass.
Man, dog is
free our
Now
ass.
you want to talk shit. I've been so oppressed.
This nigga go all the way back to Civil War and shit.
Woo! Somebody time to a train
He
track.
said
I know a
Civil
nigga
War.
who's a conductor. It's time to a train track.
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
time
man.
to a train.
I think
I'm on GTA
honestly,
on
he might
cartoon.
got George Zimmerman
Remember
beat.
cartoon?
He might get man. Listen, dog.
Hold on, let him get his shit off. This 6 minutes. Let him get his shit off.
Support somebody
6
blindly.
minutes? I don't know if I
Even
can.
though they did wrong. You're going to support someone who does something against the law. You're encouraging and saying it's okay because he's a certain color. Oh, you've got more melanin than me. Ooh, so you get more in privileges, more entitlement? Because 400 years ago, someone actually sold you to us, and we took you over here and put you to work.
Reverse race.
And then we had a civil war to free your ass.
Exactly.
Reverse.
And now you want to talk shit. Oh, I've been so oppressed. You couldn't even vote 1960.
But how
Guess
you gonna
what?
put us? Oh my goodness!
Guess
you putting
what?
us
We didn't
down
fuck-
while
man.
calling
We didn't
yourself the
fucking-
victim.
We didn't even fucking want to vote. We didn't even fucking want to be over here. That's the whole thing.
How
That's the
about
whole
the fact?
what are you
How about the
talking
fact that when y'all started looking into the eugenics and shit, we wanted out? How about
y'all niggas stole land?
how about
all
we
type
came
of shit.
together and
What
wanted
you
out,
talking about?
and y'all didn't let us?
Like, huh? Man, please.
Look how far you've come.
How about y'all came to
Look at all
our
the free
city to
shit we
learn
give you.
the stock market? Look up Tulsa, Oklahoma.
You're
Look
not
up what
oppressed.
happened.
You're fucking entitled.
We're entitled.
You know what DEI stands for? Yeah. Means I don't have to be fucking qualified. I just have to be a certain color or a race or gender. Whose broad ass idea was that? I don't know about you, but when I
Your
grew up,
president.
there was
It was
no
the president idea.
participation trophy. There wasn't a safe space created for me because my feelings were hurt.
Wow.
Your feelings hurt now.
We had to take actual responsibility for our own actions. Wow, what a concept.
Wow.
If you want society to change, if you want a better place for your kids, then get involved in your kid's life, in your community, in your church. But don't sit on your couch and bitch when it doesn't go your way. Next question.
And what are you doing right now, sir?
On the couch.
Can I ask a question real quick?
Bitching about your deceased
Hey,
loved
Jeff.
Truth, we're trying to only take questions from the list here.
Okay.
Chat, I don't like him.
Hell no.
I don't
Okay.
like him at
Next
all.
question is there a way to contribute to the scholarship fund that is in memory of Austin?
Fuck no.
Yes, there is. I believe it was posted at some point on my Facebook page. I know I dropped a $5,000 donation myself into it. Now, Megan, she needs to be credited. She was the one, and friends of hers who got that all set up. Also, Halo Pizzeria. Both boys and Megan worked there. That was
I
not her
object to that.
full-time
In
job.
the
That's her
comments,
second job.
Ethiopians was never slaves.
She's very successful with a home builder in the DFW area. So
Ethiopia is
that's
in
not
Africa.
her only
They
job.
were never slaves. Do some more
But
research.
the
Become
owner,
part of it.
I believe her name's Carrie, very, very great individual, and has done
Everybody ain't
fundraisers for Austin. And they were also instrumental with connecting with the school to set up the school scholarship fund that we did for Austin. And we did give it away this year. I think it was to Kayvon. I think it was Kayvon who got the scholarship this year. But it will continue every year. I will see if I.
We gave money to little Kayvon. We're not racist. Shut the fuck up, nigga.
Get the what? Get out of here. You took the words out of my mouth, Q.
I got black friends. I'm not racist. I got black friends.
I have a token that I gave money to.
I work with a black guy. I'm not racist.
I'm wearing a black shirt right now.
The link, I'll give it to Sarah and she can repost it. Next question.
For a nigga throw you on that toupee. For a nigga throw you on that residue you got on the top of your man.
And you know, I'm thinking about it too. Just like
he got residue.
Just how just like Karmelo Anthony's parents.
Yop W. He talk about he's our running back. He gave money to a running back.
Listen,
to the black running back.
We gave money to Kayvon.
Get your Jerry Jones looking there and saw you.
But you know what? You know what? Deep down, right? I bet deep down, him right here, he'll never admit it because he's a coward, right? But deep down, he feel responsible because he probably implanted that. Listen to his
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's why I said the orange don't
psychological
fall too far from the tree.
Psychological breakdown. You see his body posture.
Your kids pick up what you put down. So if you on the block slanging, what you think they're gonna do? If you want to murder, shoot, kill type, unalive type shit, what you
speak on it, Tay?
Pick up what you put down. So that man, come on, you can tell how he talking.
He mean it too.
Yeah.
W Tay's in the chat. W Tay's in the chat right now.
Hell yeah.
W Tay's in the chat right now.
Picture what he doesn't say on this. What he says on camera. What? Oh my God!
He's sitting there. He's sitting there trying to act cold and emotionless, but psychological breakdown. You lean into one side. Your face is beat red. You've grasped your hands together as if to pray. You've met your hands to your mouth with great. That all is providing insecurity. That's all saying lack of accountability. That's all saying guilt. That's saying so many things just by looking at this one frame of the video without him talking. See a picture worth like 1,000 words.
A lot of white people like that though.
A video worth a lot less once you start including audio. A video worth a lot less once you start including audio.
Next question. This is actually from a twin mom. She wants to know, did Austin and Hunter have their own language to communicate with each other?
They're doing all types of, all variations of.
Yes. Not only through verbal, but through also hand motions. Some secret sign language. I'm not privy to it. We actually, when they were born, this is a true story. I had to take a permanent marker, and this was Hunter.
Listen to this. I want y'all to hear this. Listen to this. I want y'all to just listen to this. Now, I don't even think at this point what he about to say. See, I'm analytical. So
you seen this already?
I think he's drunk.
No, listen to what he's
drunk. Well, guess what? Don't they say when you drunk, you say how you really feel?
Did you hear the question that the lady asked him?
Run it back.
All right, so
I heard the question, but run it back for context.
Are you sure you heard the question?
I did.
Okay.
I did.
So for those who didn't hear, the lady asked him, she's a twin mom. She said, as a twin mom or as a twin parent, are there any did your boys communicate in ways that you didn't know? Did they have their own language? You know how twins, they say, have a certain link up, where they can read each other's mind and they got their own.
Yeah.
So this is him explaining that right here, right? So she said, let me run it back just a tad bit. Hold on. Let me see.
Running back 20 seconds.
Let me see. I want y'all to hear his response and what this shit is so crazy. I don't even think he realized it's so in him. I don't even think he realized he was doing it right here. Listen though.
Yes. Not only through verbal, but through also hand motions. Some secret sign language. I'm not privy to it. We actually, when they were born, this is a true story.
It's a true story.
I had to take a permanent marker, and this was Hunter, and we would color in his his toenail black, so we could tell them apart. Because you put them on the floor and they crawl around, it's like a shell game. Which one? Where did he go? I don't know. So we told Hunter he's Native American from the Black Toe tribe.
Don't that sound like a bad racist joke that like he could go deeper into?
Yeah.
This is something. Look, I went to school with a bunch of white people. I've heard this joke before. This is not an actual thing that he did. This is a joke.
It sound like that's what it sounds like.
I've heard this joke before. Listen, any black person that's from Florida, where y'all at? See, I went to school in Florida for a little bit. It's a little Crody fact right quick. Went to school in Florida for a little bit. So I'm intertwined with a lot of Haitian, Latino, and white diaspora. Just according to where I was at the time, it was mostly of the lighter Latino diaspora and the white diaspora. This was in a suburb in Florida that I finished my high school in.
Right.
Boom. Man, when I tell you the jokes that I've heard when it comes to black people, Mexicans, you get what I'm saying? It's very, very raunchy, to say the least.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's these type of white dad jokes that get through. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
That people actually feel comfortable repeating.
I feel like right there, he was like, he don't even realize you was going to the natives. Like, you don't even know that it's leaking out of your system. Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you're from the Black Toe tribe. Why would you? Okay, let's let it play, and then we're gonna see what Charleston said. Because I didn't even see the whole Charleston thing. I'm already knowing.
I've heard that joke with a man didn't know one girlfriend from the next, so he had to dip one wife's foot in chocolate every night. He would come and he would see that her foot that was usually light skinned is chocolate, so he knew, okay, this is the mixed one.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? He putting chocolate on her because chocolate in it. This is the type of stuff that I grew up hearing.
Native American. I have my Indian card.
This from that same diaspora.
So if you want to talk about stolen land, yeah, that starts here. We were here before y'all were.
Get the fuck out of here. No, y'all wasn't. That's a motherfucking lie. That's a lie.
Hey, listen, it was 19 million. It was 19 million of us dark people here. It was approximately 2 million. It was approximately 2 million or more Native Americans here, but
this
documented.
Is not AI.
Thank you.
This is not AI.
Everywhere.
Documented
Everywhere.
Before 1776, there was 19 million African people on this soil. You're welcome.
Let's let them finish, and we're gonna see what Charleston's talking about.
They took all our land and put us on a reservation. They just brought you guys over on a boat.
What? What did he just say?
That's what I'm saying, bro. You gotta listen.
That's that Viking. That's that Viking Neanderthal DNA.
Man,
listen what he said. Listen what he said.
I have my Indian card, and so do the boys. So if you want to talk about stolen land,
because you know a lot of.
Why are we talking about this? Your son just got killed.
Why did the Indians catch a stray?
What type of history lesson is this?
Why did the natives catch a stray?
Why are you not grieving?
Because it.
What are we watching?
Because it's not.
That starts here. Look, we were here before y'all were.
Listen.
They took all our land and put us on a reservation. They just brought you guys over on a boat.
Fuck them. We ain't shit.
Next question.
Next question, nigga. He don't even. He dropping mics. Mic drop. He mic dropping.
Thank you, Jeff. The next question is: are you satisfied with the sentence that Karmelo Anthony received? Do you believe Austin has received justice?
That's a real easy question for me to know. Hell no. What is justice? Justice for me is when Austin walks through that door and can hug me. That's how long he should stay in jail. Until my son comes back through that door. Do I think justice was served? No. There's all types of justice. Street justice, legal justice.
How about vigilante justice?
But no justice. No. Austin will never come back to.
So,
wow.
Yeah, that's what, and that's just excerpts. I hope they released the whole shit or somebody screen recorded it. Somebody did.
They will. It'll be on YouTube before about the time the weekend hit, Saturday hit, for sure.
Man,
might be on that motherfucker tonight.
Yeah,
Let's talk about something else before I get mad.
That is crazy, right? He can't even pretend. He can't even pretend.
It's in him. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
They say, you know how to all the pimps and players say, man, ain't know your man is in you.
It's in you. It's in him.
It's in him, bro.
It's coming out his pores. It's seeping out of him.
It's seeping out of him because that's who he really saw.
You know it.
Is.
Hey, that's a fact. You know a nigga who smokes too much.
His people,
and when he starts to sweat, you smell like gas. he do that too much. Soon as he start to get red a little bit, that's why I say he drunk. After watching this video progress, his face is getting redder and redder and redder and redder and more red and more red and more red. You see what I'm saying? Like he holding his breath or something. No, I know what that is. You drunk. You got the cherry head. You right there at your point. You got right there to your limit before you got on the camera.
He said a nigga got the cherry head. Look, all right, let's see what old Charleston, because Charleston, I guess in the beginning, I can't really remember, but from what he said, I heard that he was on their side. But let's just let Charleston talk, because you know Charleston is a motherfucker. Let's see what he talks about.
Man, Charleston, you never know what's gonna come out of his mouth.
For appeals bond. Why? All white jury, the judge and the DA are buddies, along with the dad, best friends. That's been our trump card. We've been holding. We already knew that. We already got the money set aside for appeals bond. Why? All white jury, the judge and the DA are buddies, along with the dad, best friends.
Okay, so let me play this shit in full. I thought that was gonna be in full, but that was a clip. Let me show y'all. Matter of fact, let me go to my nigga Music, because Music did a video on it. Let me see. Shout out Music 101. Hold on, let me see. Go check out our interview too from a couple years ago. Shout out Music. Let me see. Where that bitch at? I swear I just seen he did a video on this shit. I know if he did it, he know how to edit it, and because Charles be saying some fly shit too.
He do.
He be saying some get you struck worthy type shit. You gotta watch that nigga, man.
Trying to tell you.
Man, I know Charleston probably want a bag to interview him.
Man, you know it.
You need about 50,000.
Yeah, you need some bread for Charles and
yeah, Charleston. Hell yeah.
Or Stingy K. Shout out Stingy K. This is actually Stingy K. It's just shorter.
Shout out Stingy.
I don't want to get my own people trying to convince black people white people is good, homie. But all people ain't bad. Why? I ain't never met a bunch of bad people. So when I saw all jury, I called you and told you, have no fear. White people ain't that bad. I had faith in it all jury, didn't I? Didn't I, man? Listen, I feel horrible because I tried to strengthen your faith with my faith in people, homie. I told you, man, that jury go do right by us. I told you that, homie, and I believed it.
Got Charleston White getting emotional and apologizing to Karmelo Anthony family. This was deep right here, man. I'm gonna need you to hit that like button and make sure you watch all the way through. Now let's see what Charleston White had to say in the conversation with Karmelo Anthony's dad.
I feel foolish. I feel stupid for even calling you, trying to make you believe what I believe. Because I really believe that, fam. I don't want to get my own people trying to convince black people is good, homie. Only to look like a fool in such a case. It's hard to defend. It's hard to defend what we see, homie. When they defend the Chinese man, George Floyd laid on the ground, homie, and didn't flinch. And white people had no compassion for him. So why would I expect them to have compassion for a kid who has like a kid? This kid has saved more children's lives as a kid unintentionally than he ever thrown a punch or had a fight. I paid for a training to teach the kid how to throw a punch last year. The kid don't even know how to throw a punch, man. I paid a trainer to go teach him how to fight. And you know what the trainer said? Homie, fight ain't in him. He a good kid. Even the trainer said it ain't in him, homie. So he didn't go back to train him no more. Teach him to be good. He a good kid. Man, I can't believe those white homie. Man, listen, we're gonna make it right. And one thing I know about the man, the only way to beat him is you can beat him with his law. I did. I served time for that man. Brag about it. I've committed some of the most. I ain't got nothing on my record. No felony conviction, and I got a murder for a man. So if people can do that for me, they'll do it for your son too. Front page paper. My brother, the nigga. My homeboy, I'm the only black man I know that ever served time for no man. Stood over and watched him. That's a badge of honor to me. And people can't take that from me. So during these times when I close my eyes, my heart smiles. Because I done something I know they wish I was dead for. They can't take that from me. And guess what? Your boy got the same thing when he lay in the bed and smile and feel weak. He can feel strong. His nature kicked in when he was afraid and scared. When he was afraid and scared of them two big bully white boys, his nature kicked in. And nature's first rule is to self-preserve. So he was too afraid to stand up and face the bullies. So he sat there subservient. Sitting down is a sign of submission. So he was already submitting to the white boys. When they tried to come put their hands on him, his fear and nature kicked in. He didn't have a knife. Hey, listen, your lawyers were supposed to object to every time they mentioned a knife for it to be on record. It wasn't a knife. It was a multi-fashional tool. Multi-tool. That the state of Texas, that listen, because if it was a knife, he would have 15 or 20 more years for bringing a weapon to school. That's the smoking gun. If it was a knife, it wouldn't be 30 years. It'd be 60.
He should have been a
y'all heard me say that when I looked into
around
it,
children to a
they
school.
said it was a 6-1
The judge
motion.
wasn't supposed to let that lingo into the courtroom. This is not a knife. Correction. Object, Your Honor. It wasn't a knife.
So look, that's what you sent me, right? That bitch look like a knife. I ain't gonna lie.
I ain't gonna lie. It's a multi-tool though.
But it's not. Right.
Legally, it's a multi-tool.
Right. Under because that's what we're doing. We under legal terms. So this is what Crow sent me. This is what it was. A 6-in-1 multi-tool. So I guess it got a screwdriver, it got a knife, it got 7 different things.
I know what those. Matter of fact, yep, I got one of those. It's like a screw. Yeah. That's some like camper. You know, some you camping with. Yeah,
$13.
I had a lot of those. Little screwdriver, little pocket knife,
kid
nail
money.
clipper.
You hear what I'm saying? So it make me feel like he bought that.
I got one laying around somewhere right now.
He bought
and
that.
I'm like,
but for what reason though? This not premeditated.
Who the father?
No. This kid money. The dad don't talk about going nowhere and doing nothing like that and fishing with the son.
Camping and nothing.
He didn't
Right.
say nothing like that. So this make me feel like this was an ongoing matter.
That's what I'm
between
saying.
Children, between children, this could be ongoing for a decade if y'all been in the same area.
It could very well be.
He could have been terrorized by a certain group of people. It don't matter about the one person. It could have been terrorized by a certain group of people for a decade. One of my best friends, I won't say his name because it's too close to mine.
Right.
One of my best friends, his first body was a bully. But for good reason.
It happened,
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? He did a year and a day fighting that shit. Came right home. Not guilty.
Smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. It's your boy Music 101, the Street Report, and I'm back with another video. Let's get into it.
We already got the money set aside for appeals bond. Why? All white jury, the judge and the DA are buddies, along with the dad, best friends. That's
Grow that beard back, Charleston.
You already knew that.
Okay. Right. Light-skinned white woman in the back. This looks strange.
Many gray hair white women on that jewelry that's dealing with white guilt about going to heaven. It's not gonna have no compassion about a kid that's been straight A from the time he's ever read a book in school, has no history of violence, has saved children's lives by risking his own life by jumping in to save somebody from drowning. This kid has no violence. Austin, on the other hand, is a violent with some allegations hanging on his. That's why, man, they coerced them kids But one thing about kids can't lie to professionals under pressure. When you was told, when you gave a statement in the beginning, you can't come back and amend it later and say, well, I meant. No, what you said that night is law. Back up right up. All them white people talking about what they gonna do, they ain't gonna do shit. If you think they're gonna find him guilty and they just put manslaughter on as a charge and it wasn't on there in the beginning, you don't know law. Yeah. We already got the money set aside for appeals bond. Why? All white jury, the judge and the DA are buddies.
So that's Charleston's point of view, man. So yeah, this whole situation is just bananas, man. It ain't over with for him yet, but you know,
crazy situation. Like
appeal wise, every person only gets 3 appeals. You get state, you get federal, and then you get the Supreme Court. So we seen Tory just struck out 3 times, if I'm not mistaken.
3 times in a row, free Tory.
Yeah, 3 times.
My umbrella fella, you already know.
That's fucked up.
He got to do that time, man.
What's y'all predictions on, like, I guess his appeal and like the outcome of this, and just what's y'all synopsis on this?
Appealing 2.
Appealing 2.
Appealing 2.
Knicks in 5.
I actually got Spurs in 7, but appealing 2.
Okay.
Man, it's just a crazy situation, man. Hopefully, he get a good enough lawyer and they could really fight the situation. But old boy Pops is racist in the motherfucker, though. That's all I gotta say.
That's crazy, right? I knew it too. And you don't want to prejudge people because he was playing nice at first. He was playing all nice at first. Yeah, we just pray together in God, and he was talking all this godly stuff.
Man, listen, now, listen, I'm gonna tell you this. Ain't no God in the courtroom but the judge. That's the God of the courtroom.
Real shit.
Ain't no God in the court. Did Jesus walk up in there and talk about some life? No. No, nigga didn't say life. Jesus ain't never said life. Nigga, nobody's God ever banged the gavel and said life. That's the God in there. You hear me? So you put yourself at the feet of at the mercy of that? Man, if you ain't been worshiping it before, you should expect them to be like any other God and say, depart from me, I never knew you. Because you ain't got no affiliations with that. You got some affiliations with the legal team, with that side of the law? No? Then why should they acknowledge you like they know you? This is why you need a lawyer or an angel or whatever to come on your behalf.
Dude could have been a bully, though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
could have been.
Dude. He is, right?
He was a known bully, 1, and 2, he was known to use his size to intimidate people.
Yeah.
Right.
Little fat white kid.
And then beyond that, I don't know his demeanor, but I'm looking at his father.
Right.
I know why you ain't testifying in court.
Right.
If they would have pulled the father as a they say the father just pulled back up, trying to get some fame. They say the dad wasn't even around like that. So not only are they your seed, but they was raised without your guardrails, meaning they was just stepping over whoever else. Because look how you made.
Right.
No. That's a recipe for a bully, and a bully to meet a force irremovable.
It could have been
you see what I'm saying? You can't. Everybody just not going. I feel like if he would have brandished, if Karmelo would have just shown him, hey, look, don't mess with me, and he would have shown him, that wouldn't have deterred them white boys from doing whatever they was gonna try to do to him to get him to realize we running the show.
Yeah,
because it wasn't about get from under this tent. It was about listen to what the fuck I said, black boy.
Listen what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what it's about.
What I'm saying
I just wanted to see if we was at the same point. Because it's not about the tent. It's not about the team. It's about I'm bigger than you. You blacker than me.
Right.
Listen to what I'm saying.
Yep.
Follow my directions because everybody else under this tent is following my directions.
Yeah.
And you know what would be crazy?
That's where the entitlement come from.
He probably was the captain of the you know what I mean? He already power.
Come, you look at him.
Power.
You can tell who he is.
And then
this a good old American pie, white boy. You hear me? This a good old American pie type of yeah.
What'd you say, Tay?
What's the name of that school they was at?
Let's type it in. I think it started with a W.
I should have called that motherfucker tomorrow. Man. For all the time to do some shit like that. Hey, what type of kid? You muted.
Oh, it's called Memorial High School. Ain't that the irony of that? Man, look, hey, listen, man. I appreciate y'all putting up, man. Let them know where they can find y'all, because this is kind of, and listen, y'all, this was just like kind of a special topic episode, but we're gonna get back to the bullshit, whether tomorrow or Saturday, man. But
we got one Saturday.
Bro.
Or tomorrow.
You want to do Saturday or tomorrow?
Yeah, Saturday.
Let's do Saturday. Let's give a
all right,
day.
We do Saturday. We
can get you know this, but I just feel like this was important for like socially.
What's that? The 13th? Yeah, we can do that.
Yep. It's the 13th, y'all.
We can do that.
Let them know where they can find y'all, man. Let them know what's up, man.
Man, you find me at Tay Luciano Media, man. On YouTube, Tay Luciano. You know what I mean? On Instagram, and Facebook as well. You know
hey, what's the clothing brand again? Let them know about the clothing brand.
My bad. My bad. I was high. Matter of fact, I wish I had one of them. Matter of fact, next live, I'll be wearing a shirt. Okay. I got some black shirts and white shirts, but yeah, tap in with me, man. You know, good quality t-shirts you did. All of that. More to come too. Actually, I'm about to get some more merch made. Some whole different designs. So yeah, tap in with me. You know what I mean?
Show that. Crow, what's up?
Y'all already know. RIP Owls coming out this month, sometime this month. Y'all stay tuned for that. RIP Owls. That's the name of the EP. Because I was trying not to be a disser and trying not to diss, but I just had too much to say.
Might as well go big.
Yeah, might as well go big. RIP Owls.
Got to.
Might as well go big.
Yeah.
Other than that, bro, y'all know where to find me on Instagram, Crow CRO.NEM. YouTube, Cronem TV. You already know, man. It's the squad. So
it's been a pleasure, man. This was a dope conversation too, man. I like this.
This is one of the ones. We definitely will be back Saturday, man. Make sure y'all tap in. For sure.
Yeah, appreciate everybody that pulled up, man. Y'all know the business, man. Snow Gang, all that, Swords, all that, and stay tuned in. And if you want to replay, hit the like button, hit the hype button, and leave a comment. Do all that.
Hype the video,
facts.
Subscribe.
Free Karmelo, man. Free Tory too, man.
Free that boy. Free both of them boys, man. We out this bitch, man. Appreciate y'all, man.
Peace, man.
Peace. Crows, Umbrella, TSF. You already know. Yeah.
You know it. I'm about to get off. Yeah, man, it's been a pleasure, gang. I will catch y'all on the next one. You dig? Shout out to everybody that pulled up. Y'all know the business. Like I always say, man, it's a we thing, not a me thing, man. We out this bitch. You dig?